Ripping your pants on camera is one thing, but finding a random item in your bra? Yeah, these celebrity chef wardrobe malfunctions are enough to make the most serious of us laugh. Television personality Carla Hall could teach a masterclass on how to not take yourself too seriously. This was expertly demonstrated in 2018 when she hosted the James Beard Awards. For the occasion, Hall wore 2 different outfits on stage, and one of those ensembles proved to be a challenge for her. Within minutes of the show opening, Hall walked on stage, planning to playfully waltz past the long line of James Beard-affiliated chefs who stood behind the podium. After just a few steps, the toe of her high-heel shoe caught the stretch knit material of her blue wide-legged pants and tripped her. Hall revisited the less-than-graceful moment with co-hosts Michael Simon and Clinton Kelly on The Chew.
I said, okay, I may be 54, but you need to fall like a 2-year-old.
In her decades-long television career, Rachael Ray has endeared audiences with her quirky authenticity. Ray's ability to let her hair down made it easier to laugh it off when she found herself revealing a little more of herself than she intended in 2017. Ray was introducing musical guest Jack Savaretti when her black blouse took an unscheduled turn by coming undone on its own and revealing her undergarments. Ray played up the snafu by standing before the crowd with her top still open and her black bra visible.
I should have put the bigger in today. That's hilarious.
So Savaretti, still at Ray's side with his guitar, presumably played his song shortly after. In 2003, a baby-faced Jamie Oliver filmed an episode of his series Oliver's Twist wearing a not-so-innocent shirt. On the Season 2 episode, titled Jamie and the Soccer Girls, Oliver explained that he was going to cook for his neighbor's soccer team while wearing a green crewneck shirt with the words Tamil Tigers on the front. There's a chance that Oliver thought the Tamil Tigers were a sports team, but unfortunately, that's not the case. The Tamil Tigers are a Sri Lankan rebel group that killed thousands of people and forcibly recruited child soldiers to carry out their atrocities. The Tamil Tigers, or the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, formed in 1976 and have been banned from distributing propaganda in many countries, including Canada, the United States, Australia, and the UK, Oliver's native land. When the episode aired, over a dozen complaint calls and emails came in from viewers in Australia and New Zealand, and local media outlets also picked up the story. Oliver and his team swiftly apologized, insisting the chef had no knowledge of the terrorist group's existence, let alone their violent crimes. Oliver had gotten the t-shirt in America and meant no harm by wearing it on his show. In reruns of the episode, the lettering on Oliver's problematic shirt is blurred out. Over the years, James Martin, British TV chef of Saturday Kitchen and Saturday Morning fame, has been a regular on cooking segments of daytime talk show This Morning. Anyone who has caught a few clips of Martin's live cooking demos knows there's rarely a dull moment with this guy. On an October 2021 episode, Martin popped into the studio kitchen to share some of his favorite butters and whip up a cake topped with miso fudge. That's when Martin's screen time hit a bit of a snag.
I've just split my trousers, I know that. Down here.
Oh, you have?
I have genuinely split my trousers, just I need to stop eating.
What? Here, Martin showed us one of the downfalls of being a celebrity chef. It's hard enough to not eat too much, and even more difficult when you're the one making the delicious food. That wasn't the only time Martin's wardrobe impacted his cooking. On a September 2024 episode of Saturday Morning, Martin and his assistant, Michelin-starred chef Galton Blackiston, were hard at work on a classic strawberry sponge. A lot of things were happening at once, setting the stage for a wardrobe mishap on Martin's part. When it came time to mix sifted flour into the butter, multitasking Martin had forgotten to remove the bracelets on his wrist before plunging it into the batter in front of fellow chefs Blackiston and Judy Jew.
Look at your bracelets.
Don't worry about sticking the bracelets.
Look at the bracelets.
Judy, you're not supposed to say that.
Despite Martin's less than sanitary practices, the sponge came out looking quite nice. As the longtime host of PBS local program Check Please South Florida, Chef Michelle Bernstein is a regular on camera. The weekly show highlights notable restaurants in the region as well as a cooking demonstration by the James Beard award-winning chef. In 2014, as Bernstein stood in front of the camera to film a take in the studio kitchen, an out-of-the-ordinary wardrobe malfunction caused some confusion. Off-screen, a production member's voice is heard asking Bernstein what is in the breast pockets of her button-down blouse, an apparent reference to the camera picking up some kind of protrusion. As Bernstein patted down her blouse, she recognized there was something off about her outfit.
It wasn't in my pocket. I was hiding it from my son and I stuck it in my bra.
Bernstein admitted she was embarrassed, yet her lighthearted wardrobe glitch shed a glimmer of light on the more ordinary aspects of a star chef's lifestyle. Guy Fieri has filmed no less than 50 seasons of diners, drive-ins, and dives, but only once in all that time has the food star had a wardrobe malfunction. It happened in 2017, when Fieri visited Saigon Noodle and Grill in Orlando, Florida. On season 26, episode 13, Fieri pulled into Orlando's Milk District to visit the authentic Vietnamese restaurant. Yet his poor choice of t-shirt wound up getting blurred by Food Network once the episode aired. Fieri, a fierce champion of graphic tees, wore a shirt with a machine gun on the front, accompanied by the words "Culinary Gangsta." Fieri may have failed to read the room on a larger scale. For one, Vietnam has had a troubled history with military violence, so the idea of flaunting an assault rifle on one's shirt in that scenario lacks taste. It could also be said that Fieri's t-shirt trivialized gun violence at a time when America's grappling with the issue was steadily going from bad to worse. At least Food Network certainly thought so. The Late Late Show with James Corden was never short on antics. But Gordon Ramsay gave viewers a little extra during a treadmill battle with the British talk show host in 2019. Ramsay had previously tried to convince Corden to run the Los Angeles Marathon with him, and Corden used their exchange as inspiration for a game called Tread Lightly. On side-by-side treadmills, the pair answered questions about each other's areas of expertise. Corden was quizzed on cooking, and Ramsay was quizzed on boy bands. Corden's treadmill was programmed to control the speed of Ramsay's treadmill and vice versa. When one player got a question wrong, the other upped the speed and/or incline of his treadmill. Ramsay's boy band knowledge was very weak, so he ran a lot, and his pants were not up for the challenge.
I ripped my pants! What?
Viewers didn't see much of the damage, but once the treadmill stopped, Corden took a long look at the back of Ramsay's wardrobe failure. The show must go on.